get this started. And the Mountaineers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Notre Dame's offense will get the first crack at it here. Looking to throw, it's Walters. Gets open down the middle. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32.
Well, there's no mystery. We're going to get one of our best players involved in the game on the first play of the game. Just throw it up and let him go make magic happen.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it. Get it to your running back and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Got it in the middle. It's Larson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Notre Dame right back to the line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Looking to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the grab on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He breaks a tackle. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Offense in a split backfield. Caught behind the line. It's Carr. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Making side adjustments here. To throw, it's Walters. He's got him.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Using his legs to buy some time. Turning it up. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So West Virginia's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up walking down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator.
Wide open spaces. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40.
Well, I'll tell you what, just watching this QB in the run game, he's going to break one. At some point in this game, he's going to break a home run. Defense did a nice job getting him down there, but this guy, I'm telling you, he's just a play away from taking it to the house. Keep letting this guy do his thing.
To the air, it's Fitzpatrick. Connection to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up third down.
Caught. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Not very pretty, highly effective using that carom off the left upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here come the Irish back on offense. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. The option look. Fighting off the defender. Now the pitch. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown. He's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Back to throw, it's Walters. Dumps it to the back. It's complete. There he goes. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Irish. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points. Not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
From the gun on 3rd down. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! Trying to take it back. Inside the 30. 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 8. Oh, you know he wanted that pick 6, but the offense is in business. And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Notre Dame! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort, making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. The Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He's got great speed. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Walters. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
He'll throw on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete. Slips a tackle and he's got room. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the catch. It's Gilbert. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
All right, defense, it ain't working, right? They're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. It's complete to the left. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the fourth quarter, they are going to be gassed.
And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. We'll send the tight end in motion. Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's 4th down. 4th down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
Good right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the returner will be brought down. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up a 6.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Dropping back, it's Fitzpatrick. Got his man on the outside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Listen, if I'm a QB, 2nd down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable 3rd down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
There he goes! The 40! Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 1st down. The quick out.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Trying play action. Under fire. And here's a fumble way behind the line. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll go to the ground. Hard running there. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try coming. What a disappointment, no good. Couldn't find the range on the field goal, couldn't cut into the deficit, and they are still down by 21. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll try the run. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every point. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw. It's Walters. Quickly complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Hubbard. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Wants to throw on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here come the Irish back on offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Here comes the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Grabbed over the middle. It's Combs. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking for a man. It's Walters. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. This will likely be the last play of the half. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable?
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like, this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Fitzpatrick. Finds his man, it's Boyd. And he's knocked down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Mountaineers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Bringing the heat. Fires toward the end zone. Picked off. What a play by this defense.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Makes the grab. It's Hubbard. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll move the tight end. They'll keep it on the ground. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help...
Trying to burn this defensive back. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Power football with the run. Not much there. Picks up a couple through the 22.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Dropping back, it's Fitzpatrick. Makes the grab. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Hubbard. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Now the play fake. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback.
He lofted high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Here come the Irish back on offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Flips it out to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Back to pass, it's Walters. Working that left side now. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. First down for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. using his feet to buy time. He's open on the right. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. He wants to change this route. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it on the run. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. It's caught. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
He'll bring it out. It's Ware. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 10-yard line, and what an example of the defense setting up the O.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
To the air, it's Walters. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening.
It's now 4th and goal.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Irish! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
West Virginia, 3.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Looking to throw, it's Fitzpatrick. Trying to make magic with his feet. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Gives it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Floats it out in space. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Throws to the wideout, and they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Man, what a break on the football. He read that the whole way. He just couldn't finish it. You know he saw the end zone. He saw the grass in front of him to break on that and maybe take it to the house, but just a missed opportunity.
West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Mountaineers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. DB's right up on the receivers. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And the Mountaineers line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here come the Irish back on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
To the air, it's Walters. Makes the grab. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
4th down coming up.
Ball is on the 10-yard line. They're not thinking field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and short. Going for the marker on the ground. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel group has there been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
West Virginia, 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. On the move, it's Newman.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But
and the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play.
And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make plays, and do they want to make them? So much space back there when you punt the football. But the thing is, look at all these guys flying down the field, all the speed on the field for that punt coverage team, and you can tell they caught up with them and forced the fumble.
Looking downfield, it's Walters. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And that one's incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They'll start this drive with a pass. With the catch, it's Gilbert. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. 1st and 10 for the offense. Looking for a man. It's Walters. That's reeled in. It's Gilbert. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's caught. It's Gilbert. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Just keep slinging it. He makes the grab.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Pressure coming. Got his man. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Last completion moved the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They've got the screen set up.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
And while they could run victory formation, you also have to think about padding those stats. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.